Hello, my name is SiX, I have a hat, I'm sixandhishat, and welcome to a Minecraft video. Today we're doing something a little different. We're starting a series which is a tour of my survival world. Myself and a couple of others play on here. It is pure vanilla, pure survival. There's no creative building whatsoever. So where are we starting? We're starting at the first quarry I built, and excuse my voice, but I have a pretty nasty throat at the moment. American lozenges all the way. So yeah, this is my sand quarry. The desert used to run from over there right over my head where I'm standing, and I have got an awful lot of glass out of this place, which is what I've built it for. So as you can see, I've put glowstone in the floor just to keep the monsters at bay. This is for historical reasons. This is one of the first huts I built from cobblestone. Might be the first one from cobblestone, actually. So I've just left this here as a reminder of how I used to build. Also have places dotted around that I usually leave a bit of food in, but not in this one for some reason. So let's pop some in there just in case anybody comes across it and they're starving. So let's pop that down here. And I'm just going to turn the volume down on the sound effects. Let's turn that down to there, that down to there. Let's put it on 50 actually, just so I don't deafen you guys. Everything else I'm going to leave the same. So, back to game. As you can see, I have been doing some tunnelling. When I first got the game, I didn't realise that you could actually get one block of sandstone from 4 blocks of sand in your crafting area, so I used to mine it, which is pretty stupid, but that's why we've got some little tunnels running here, there and everywhere. And then we have a place down into my cave system, the main cave system that runs throughout most of my map actually. It all joins out quite nicely. So that's the end of a ravine. This is basically the end of the line for this particular branch of it. And then if we go back to the main quarryman's hut over here, then we can go to the other end of the ravine. As you can see, I've been playing a game where you press E to use things and not right click, which is annoying. So let's just go down here so you can get an idea of this ravine and run away really quickly because I don't want to fight too many monsters. So if we were to go down there, we'd end up the other way down. I like to put stairs in to indicate a good escape path. I will eventually put some kind of door system on there as well, but it used to only be this square here that was my quarryman's hut, but I've expanded it just to include the train station to keep out of the rain. Obviously I cook various bits of sand here, and I've been making charcoal. I can't remember doing that, but I haven't been here for a while. So we cook the sand and make it into glass. Now, the train system. We're going to end up at the main train station, which is in the main tower. All the iron, all the gold, all the redstone is survival. I've been doing backups of it as I've been going along to almost to prove that it is. So I can restore at any stage over the last 2 years to show how long this blinking world's taken. So as we whiz along here, you can see the jungle and the other railway track, and then my main tower. Let's turn that volume down. How do I turn the volume of that down? It's horrible. No idea. I'll work that out in a minute. So back to game. So shift to dismount and get that back. So here we have my main train station. It's a little ways up the tower just to keep it off the ground away from monsters and to give this kind of nice effect. As you can see, this is a wooden train track with some nice camouflage and wood rather than planks going up there, and then the rest of them are stone. Stone has come from digging all of this lot down here out. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of glass there and in the tower itself, but this is most of the glass, and we'll come to this place later. This is my work in progress. This is the longest man-hours project I have been working on, but we'll come to that later. So where can we go, and what will we see over the course of these videos? We have the mouse breaker, the massive, long and not yet finished train track. I ran out of iron, gold and just about everything else, so that one goes to the second mushroom island I found, ice spikes biome, and oh yeah, it stops off at the Orchid City now. City of the Blue Orchid, as I called it. Not quite sure why. Well, I do know why, but I don't know why it's called it City of. There's lots of blue orchids there. We'll see it later. So Skins land. Skins from Wonderment sits next to me at work, so he's got a bit of land on this server that he's had a dabble with. 1.7 land. Where I am at the moment is a 1.6. 1.7 land is down there. There's literally just a train track that stops. Haven't built anything down there yet. We have a clock. I like clocks. I've got clocks on me at all times, just because I like to bung them in places so I can see when daylight's coming. The quarry we've just come from. Then we've got Phoenix Ash is another player, and yes, it's spelled incorrectly, and that's how he spells it. So down there is his little. He's got a big castle, and he's got a kind of space station looking kind of building as well. I need to eat. And then we have the first Mushroom Island, an old kind of abandoned type castle, and my desert town. Oh, I forgot about that. That's another thing that took absolutely ages. Yellow line goes to the first little lake that I found. We'll pop down there in a minute. We've got the strongholds, and one of those I'm digging out, which again was a bad idea in survival. The snow cabin. That used to be a snow cabin, but is no longer because of the way the world changed in 1.7. And the grey line goes down to my basement, but I'll leave that till later because that's going to be part of the tour here. So let's just pop down to the lake. I'm going to walk there just because taking the train, we're going to miss everything, I suppose, aren't we? So let's pop down here. Again, when the tour of the tower comes, I'll go through the various bits I have over. I don't want to go too far over there. I say this is an early one. I didn't put any light going up and down, which I would do nowadays. And my first use of brick. I had to use brick at some point. I was getting desperate, so I built a flower bed. So over here we have the tree farm, which I've used for a few videos now. And one of these... and I didn't mark it because I didn't really want anybody to know where I was if I was hiding for some reason. I think I was probably drunk when I did this. Drops down into a hidden underground layer. Can't remember whether I included it on the first tree video. It's certainly not in the second one. Where is it? I should really know. But again, this tree farm was one of the first things I built, so you'll have to forgive me as I run around like an idiot. I'll probably speed this bit up for you until I find it. Well, anyway, I've made it so secret that even I can't find it, so that was clever of me. Over here we have my little, what used to be the spawn village. I've changed the spawn at the moment for video purposes, but you used to spawn, if I can close my gate, in this kind of safe-ish area here. So there's a little map showing where we are, the rules of the server, do not steal anything, blah blah blah. Spawnton McGee's house, so nice little house borrowing ideas from the villages I've found. And then a blacksmith. What do I call this? Spawnton. Okay, this is Spawnton, and Spawnton McGee is obviously the mayor. A little town hall. Nothing particularly special here. I didn't spend a huge amount of time on it, if I'm honest. Wordsworth Library. And then Jefferson's house. I'm not quite sure why you use so much resource on this. It's got a lot of black glass. Clocks everywhere. And then the church of the creeper. This I did spend a bit of time on. And there he is, my creeper, I was going to say sculpture, but that's not the right word. Stained glass creeper. Kind of like how that came out, if I'm honest. It's a big building. Again, most of my buildings, they're built with stone brick, cobblestone, etc. Just because it's a very easy resource to get when you're playing survival. Over there is the main tower and the main store, so you can follow that path. More rules. Even more rules. Ow. Back up to the tower. That's quite close range. I can't see what I'm doing because my cat is on my keyboard. Hello, cat. She's actually trying to eat the microphone. Come down. Good girl. Oh. Bugger. Buggery bugger. Never mind. I'll leave that till another day. But that's what you get if you have a cat on your lap as you're trying to record videos. So this is the main path. And before we go up there, I think that's a good point to end this video because I'm going to wait till it's daylight again and rebuild this hole over here with some mud. So let's leave it there for our first video. This is a tour of the SiX server. My name is SiX. I have a hat. I'm SiX in his hat. And I'll see you next time.